Hey, is this
Hello?
Michelle?
Yes, this is Michelle.
Hi, this is Kevin. I'm calling from call center training tips and I'm calling for the phone coaching. Are you available to speak right now?
Yes, I'm available.
Awesome. So let me just get your activities. One
Okay,
moment.
okay.
How was your experience with the writing?
It is great. I learned a lot of things.
Hmm.
Mm,
Okay, like what?
yeah. Ayun. Katulad ng sinulat ko nga doon, mga answers ko, yun
Mm-hmm.
ay natuto ko ulit magsulat ng sentence.
Okay.
na, pasensya na ha. Medyo, ayan.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. It's normal. We experience that
Oo.
when
Isa
we're.
pa, yun nga, may pagkamahiyain ako, tsaka introvert din ako. So, nahihirapan ako minsan na yung makipag-usap din.
That's perfect. That's why I ask you to do the writing first. Because
Mm-mm.
if you do the writing, you will have
Mm.
an idea on what to say when it's time to talk.
Okay. Mm-mm.
So if you're writing down your stories consistently, you'll have good stories to share.
Yes. Mm.
So that's the main idea.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Ayun.
Um.
Nakakatuwa kasi
Mhm.
I'm able to share a story. I can make a simple sentence.
Mhm.
Then, ayun, ang dami kong natutuhan, katulad ng mga, yun, pwede naman palang simple lang yung messages ko para maintindihan ako when it comes to interview.
That's true.
Ayun.
Kaya nga nung
Tapos,
lesson
pag,
5.
mm,
Nagbigay ako ng examples ng mga mahahabang sentence na hindi na pwede namang paghiwa-hiwalayin.
oo, yung mga, yan, pwede mo i-remove yung mga redundant words. Tapos, simple words, hindi ko kailangan ng complicated. Yung mga malalaking na salita, gano'n.
Yep.
Yan.
Nakakapahamak yun pag gumagamit ka ng malalalim na salita sa business or sa professional setting.
Oo, ganun
La-
nga yung view ko noon. Kaya parang mas nahihirapan ako makipag-usap sa English. Sabi ko baka unprofessional kapag gumamit ako ng mga mabababaw na salita. Ganon.
Mhm.
Mali pala ako doon. So, kaya yun lalong mas naging mahirap sa akin.
Yeah. Once na nasanay ka na, alam mo kahit simple lang yung mga salita na ginagamit mo, basta dire-diretso yung English mo at hindi ka meron tayong term sa Filipino na uubusan ng English. Kung hindi ka
Oo,
nagkakaroon ng
oo.
ganong problema, then kahit pang grade 4 lang yung words na ginagamit mo, okay na yun.
Oo, ganyan din ako nung nagturo ako, nung teacher ako. Kasi di ba elementary,
Mhm.
kinakabahan ako noon dahil syempre English fluent. Kinakabahan ako noon. Sabi ng boss ko na hindi mo kailangang makipag-Englishan ng bonggang-bongga. Kahit basic English lang daw.
Mhm.
Kinakabahan kasi ako noon eh. Kasi mga bata kausap ko. Sabi ni teacher, sabi ng boss ko, hindi nila alam kung kailan ka mali. Kaya wag daw ako magano. Hindi nila alam na nagkakamali ako sa English, kaya wag daw ako mahiya. In case na nagkakamali nga daw ako. Pero yun, ganun na nga.
Tama rin naman na conscious ka na gusto mong maayos yung English mo. Kasi
Mm-mm.
unang-una, itong consequence niyan. Pag nagkamali ka sa English, tapos confident ka, naniwala
Mm-mm.
sa yung estudyante mo at ginamit niya ng ginamit yung maling sentence na yon. Yun.
Oo nga, oo. Kinokorek ko din siya, pero ayun nga. Halimbawa, nagkamali ako. Syempre, yung tuturo ko naman yung tama. No?
Mm.
Oo, bali kinokorek din ako ng teacher ko kapag naririnig niya ako, mali ako, ayun lang, oo. Kasi, nung time na yun, nahihirapan ako mag-English kasi nga, ayun na, siguro mahiyain ako, hindi ako sanay sa,
Ilan taong ka na ba?
33.
33. O yun.
Oo, yung formal teaching ko kasi 2 years lang.
Mhm.
Tapos parang lagi akong assistant teacher ako noon, ganun.
Mhm.
Tapos nag-tutor ako. So, yun, ganun.
Maganda source of income ang tutoring ah.
Oo nga eh. nagpo-post ako dito, kaso ayun, wala. Siguro nga, yung income kasi, siguro, maano siya income yung mga tao rito. May hirap din naman siya nanditong kapitbahay ko.
Aha.
Malayo
Taga saan ka ba?
naman.
Malapit ka sa
Sa Mandaluyong ako.
Mandaluyong? E di,
Mm-mm.
wag directly dun sa kapitbahay mo, dun sa mga katabing village or kung sa Mandaluyong ka, ideally, dapat meron kang student sa Wakwak or sa Green Hills or sa mga magagandang lugar or kahit Kapitolyo
Oo.
man lang. Ay, Pasig na pala
Oo.
yun, no? Pero,
Oo, pwede nga yung ganun sana. Ayun, kaso ito, meron kasi kung isang anak dito,
ayun.
hindi siya maiwan. So, kaya parang, ang gusto ko sana, yung malalapit lang dito sana sa amin.
Marami ka ba yung free time?
Ngayon, hindi gano, kasi active ako dito sa bahay. Ang dami ko rin ginagawa.
Kasi
Ayun.
kung kukuha ka ng students, one thing that you can do is, you can do kung anong ginagawa namin, which is, meron kaming Facebook page, tapos nag-share kami ng mga maiiksing lesson,
Oo,
tapos,
na-imagine ko na nga yung ganyan.
pwede kang maglagay ng ad. Ang ad mo ay picture mo lang na tutorial service. It's either maningil ka ng, hindi ko alam kung magkano yung going rate ngayon, pero noon, nung nag-tutor ako, ang singil namin ay 200 to 300 per hour. O kaya pwede mong i-package, pwede mong gawing 300 or 400 tapos 2 hours na yon. Ilagay mo ang limitation ay yung mga lugar lang na malapit sa'yo. Tapos additional kung magbabiyahe ka papunta doon. Ganun lang. Kunyari, everyday meron kang 2 student, at least na siya, okay na siya as extra income. Ang pinakamaganda talaga ay online yung tutorial nyo. Kasi kung online yung tutorial nyo, hindi nyo kailangan bumiyahe, hindi nyo kailangan mag-prepare papunta doon.
Oo.
Kasi parang ang nangyayari,
Ngayon, puro online na.
noon, nung nagtuturo ako, like kahit dito sa call center training tips, nakikipag-meet ako sa mga students, either pupuntahan ko sila kung saan sila, or magkikita kami sa coffee shop, or sa KFC, or sa kung anumang place na hindi masyadong matao. Tapos doon kami mag-session. Tapos, na-realize ko, ang maximum number of students ko na kaya kong puntahan ay 2 lang per day.
Oo, kung travel talaga or
Kasi nakatira ako sa Parañaque, nagtatrabaho ako sa Makati. So, 2 lang yung napupuntahan kong lugar, Parañaque tsaka Makati. Tsaka kahit na yung fact na babiyahe ka ng, let's say, ang commute mo papunta doon 1 oras or 2 oras, nauubos na rin yung oras mo sa kakapunta, sa kakakommute.
Oo, tama. Kaya napakaganda ngayon kasi pwede ng online.
Ngayon, online, kadalasan, pag mahina, mga 5 students per day, minsan maabot ng 10 kung sobrang haba ng pila. Kaya na-delay yung sayo kasi may naka-line up din. One of the things na ginawa ko is online, mas mababa yung singil ko. So, napansin mo naman nung nag-enroll ka. Mas mababa yung singil ko, pero online siya. Ang investment ko lang, instead na pamasahe, tatawagan kita. Ang bonus din is, rin-record ko yung mga session para meron kang reference. Yung iba sasabihin nila, sir, mas natututo ako kung face-to-face. Ano mas matututo ka, face-to-face o may recording? Kasi 'di ba pag may recording, pwede mong ulitin.
Oo.
Pwede mong i-set up yung laptop mo na nagsasalta ka lang sa laptop, tapos kung ano man yung nakikita mo dun sa screen mo, pwede mong i-share. Yun yung gagawin natin mamaya. Basta paglampas natin sa personal information para makita mo rin kung ano yung mga kinokorrect natin.
Okay. Sige.
Kasi one of the things na binabantayan ko is, as much as possible, ayoko mag-share ng personal information ng students for privacy. Tsaka, syempre, kasi online,
tama.
diba?
Oo nga, lahat nga. Kasi yan eh. Oo nga. Personally.
Yun.
Yeah.
Ito pala, since magsa-start na rin tayo sa first session, when people introduce themselves, for example, sa case ko, when I introduce myself, my name is Kevin. Pag magpapakilala ka, first name lang din. Pero if I say Kevin Olega, then first name and last name ka rin. So, ganun lang din when you introduce yourself. So, you don't need to, like, sa case kasi ng sagot mo dito, Although hindi siya kita sa recording.
Oo.
Linagay mo yung first name, middle name, and last name. Skip mo lang yun. Dapat comfortable ka na, hi, my name is first name. Ganun lang. Or hi, my name is yung
Okay,
nickname mo.
oo. Mm-mm.
Kasi mas maganda siya pakinggan. Mas may wow effect for some reason. Mas confident ka pakinggan
Oo.
when you're comfortable. Especially since introvert ka. Alam mo kung, kunyari, may nakikinig dito sa recording na extrovert, napaka-basic naman yan. For extroverted people, sobrang normal na sa kanila yon, walang kwenta yon. Hindi tip sa kanila yon kasi yun na yung normal na
Oo.
ginagawa nila. Yun yung common sense for them. Pero for
Oo.
introverted people, the simple things like saying your name na, hi, my name's Kevin, takes practice. Or, how are you doing? Or, hello? Or,
Oo, parang ang
um,
hirap sa akin minsan naiinis ako eh. Alam mo yon,
Mhm.
yung nag-aaral ako pero parang bakit ganito yung feeling? Yung parang mahiyain ba ako? Ano ba ako? Nakakainis.
last, I think, November or early part ng December, nag-take ako ng personality psychology na course.
Oo,
Okay.
nagano ko noon pero hindi pa sila nagre-reply.
Baka pinupull pa nila. Ang alam ko, ginagawa nila kasi, parang nagsosolicit din sila from yung number ng slots na magiging available doon would be equivalent to the number of slots na, kasi nagsosolicit sila from people who can pay, na sila yung magbabayad para dun sa
Oo,
slot.
nabasa ko. Kung hindi mo kayang mag-pay nga, parang ayun, ipapasok ka nila sa program nila na pwedeng maging free, no?
Oo, tapos ang mangyayari, yung mga yung parang sponsor, yung mga manlilibre ng ano, babasahin nila yung mga sagot. So parang depende kung babasahin nila yung application mo tapos pipili sila kung sino yung lalagyan nila.
Okay.
Yun yung pagkakaintindi ko dun. One of the things na natutunan ko dun sa personality psychology na course is yung mga tao na introverted tsaka yung mga tao na extroverted, magkaiba talaga sila mag-isip.
Nung kailan ba to? College ako. Kailan lang after college ko lang nalaman na parang yung nag-search ako about psychology. Tapos ayun, nalaman ko na introvert pala ako, ganun. Ayan, natuto na ako magbasa ng mga psychology, astrology, personality test ko.
Malaking
Parang gusto
tulong.
ko maintindihan. So, yung behavior ko, sabi ko, parang hirap ako yung speaking in public, nahihirapan ako.
Somehow swerte ako kasi pag may nalaman akong trait ko or feature ko na potential weakness, nagiging habit ko na mag-aral ng something na kabaliktaran nun.
Kabalikan.
Oo. So, kung mapapansin mo dun sa mga stories na shinare ko dun sa iba-ibang lesson, meron akong shinare na, yun nga, napapahamak ako because of poor communication skills or because mahiyain ako. And yun yung dahilan kung bakit nag-aral ako ng sales. Kasi yung sales ay trabaho, kadalasan na nag-e-excel dyan, and naturally yung mga extrovert. Yung mga kilala natin na friendly, maboka, makwento.
Tama.
And kung matututo akong gumawa ng ganun, at least yung problema ko sa pagiging mahiyain, hindi na siya ganun kalaki.
Oo, tama. Kaya, ayun, gusto ko din.
Siguro nung college days, nai-imagine ko sa sarili ko, yung trabaho ko ay nasa harap lang ako ng computer tapos walang kumakausap sa akin. Kasi wala naman talagang kumakausap sa akin nung high school and college days. Siguro mga friends ko lang na mahilig manood ng mga sci-fi, ganun, mga kasundo ko sa ganong topic. Pero bukod sa kanila, wala akong ibang kausap. Pero never ko na-imagine na yung trabaho ko makikipag-usap ako sa tao lagi. Tapos ngayon, parang yung hobby ko na, yun, nagiging extra source ng income ko is nagtuturo ako online. Tapos ang tinuturo ko pa English. Parang,
Oo nga.
ano ko napunta dito? Natatawa nga ako minsan kung paano ako napupunta, kung saan ako napupunta eh.
Exciting siya, no? Alam mo yun, basta, parang nakaka-excite yung mga stories mo, ayan, mahilig ako magbasa. Tapos, talaga, ang friends ko, sabi sa'yo, bilang, wala yatang 20, walang 10, siguro yung, kasi natutuwa ako sa mga stories mo, yung mga posts mo sa page, nakaka-relate ako, basta, ganun.
Well, pang introvert talaga. And may tendency ang introvert, mahilig makipag-usap sa kapwa, ano. Ito ang advantage ng introvert. Ang introvert mahilig makipag-usap sa kapwa introvert. And I'm sure na-experience mo na to na
Oo,
parang pag
na-experience ko
narinig mo na
yan.
introvert yung person, uy, introvert ka rin. Introvert din ako. Tapos mag-uusap na kayo.
Pag nagkakasundo na kayo,
Oo.
yung init. Oo, ganun nga naman.
Although, may mga friends din ako na extrovert and nalaman nila na introvert ako. Na-enjoy nila kasi nakakapagsalita sila. Ako nakikinig lang ako. Okay,
Oo, ay
magtatanong.
nagugulat sila, tahimik ako. Sabi nila, naiintindihan mo ba, Michelle? Kala nila hindi ko naintindihan. Sabi niya, tawa ka lang siya ng tawa. Pero tahimik ako.
So, yun. Magtatanong.
Minsan parang napapahiya ako na ewan. Ano ba? Napapahiya ba ako?
Hindi naman. Ano lang talaga. Parang mas gusto natin na makinig and parang.
Oo, ayun. Gusto ko yung nakikinig. Sila parang di sila mga relate. Ang tahimik ko kasi minsan. Tawa lang ako, ganun. Niloloko nila ako. Ano ba tawag doon? Yung mga kaibigan nila, asar ka. Mga sarcastic pa naman kaibigan ko. Ayun. Pero okay lang. Saya.
One of the goals na napulot ko dun sa personality psychology na course is one of the good goals na pwede mong iset for yourself is to become more whole, more complete. 'Di ba? Dalawa yan, introvert tsaka extrovert. Mas magiging successful ka kung kaya mong maging kunyari, natural introvert ka. Hindi mo na kailangan ng more practice sa pagiging introvert. May lahat ng both introvert tsaka extrovert, meron siyang positive traits, meron siyang negative traits.
Oo.
And hindi naman advantage ang pagiging introvert all the time. And same thing din, hindi rin advantage ang pagiging extrovert all the time.
All the time.
Diba?
Oo.
Pero kung marunong kang maging pareho, both introvert and extrovert,
Oo.
hindi mo kailangan maging master ng pareho. Kailangan lang kaya mong maging extrovert for, sabihin natin, 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Makikilala ka lang, makikipagkwentuhan ka, kamusta? Tapos kukunin mo lang yung phone number niya, for example. Tapos babay na. Tapos next time na lang kayo mag-uusap. So pag nag-usap kayo ulit, 10 minutes lang ulit. Then okay lang yun, 'di ba? Kung day-to-day conversation, kaya mo maging extrovert for just 10 minutes. Now, kung nag-a-apply ka for a job, for example, kaya mong maging extrovert for maybe 30 minutes. Malaking bagay na yun kasi papasa ka na sa interview.
Oo.
Now, kung mas higher level yung work na required, let's say business or sales, magiging vlogger ka.
Oo.
Ang next goal mo is maging extrovert for 1 hour. 1 hour lang. 1 hour every day. Tapos, balikan na sa pagiging introvert. Yun yung natutunan ko kasi back then, ang trabaho lang namin is i-greet yung customer, ngumiti, greet yung customer, magtanong na kamusta ka and anong pangalan mo and kunin yung information nila. And then tapos na, babay na. Yun yung progression ko. So, greet the customer. Ganong katagal lang yun? 5 minutes. So, mag-greet lang ako ng maraming customer. Kasi pag binitiwan ko na sila, reset na ulit yung time ko. 'Di ba? So, hindi ko kailangan maging extrovert all the time. Just 5 minutes every time lang na may kausap ako. So, one of the things that we end up telling ourselves, lalo na since introvert tayo, is, introvert ako, hindi talaga ako sanay makipag-usap sa tao. Napaka-general ng statement na ginagamit mo. Hindi ako sanay makipag-usap sa ibang tao.
Oo.
Parang sinasabi mong permanent na, right?
Mm.
Pero, if we were to negotiate, kaya mo ba makipag-usap ng 5 minutes? Kung hindi mo kaya 10 minutes, 5 minutes, kaya mo. 1 minute, kaya mo.
Yes.
10 seconds, kaya mo bang practicein na tanungin mo lang yung pangalan niya and gumiti ka for just 10 seconds? You have to ask yourself, alin yung kaya mong gawin and ganong katagal? And kung kaya mong gawin yung part na yon, then okay, sige, edi yun lang muna yung gawin mo. And then when you're comfortable, when you're comfortable doing something, eventually mabobore ka na. You'll want more.
Oo.
Pero if your choice of words is hindi talaga ako magaling makipag-usap sa tao, it's like you're saying na permanent na hanggang doon ka na lang na wala na talaga. Pero if you change the choice of words na, okay, so normally mas pipiliin kong hindi makipag-usap sa ibang tao, pero kaya ko naman makipag-usap ng 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Kaya.
5 minutes, teka ha, sa hindi mo kakilala, di ba?
Yeah.
Sa iyong customer. Yeah, okay. Oo.
So, pag ninarrow down mo kung ano yung willing kang gawin, then, pwede mo i-adjust yun. Okay, sige, sa trabahong to, kaya ko makipag-usap ng 5 minutes. O sa next trabaho, mas mataas yung requirement. 30 minutes. Okay, sige. Magpa-practice muna ako on...
Nagka-work ako, oo, na-experience ko yung ganyan. Oo, nakakapag-assist naman ako ng mga customers. Kaya lang ano yun parang kaya ko in Tagalog or kaya ko noon, kaya ko siya. Pero hindi yun English, no? Hindi katulad nung sa, hindi katulad niyang call center, ganyan. Siguro ngayon, di ba nagkaanak ako, parang 8 years na akong hindi nag-work, kaya parang lalo akong nagiging introvert. Ayan na naman, nag-iisa na naman ako lagi. Pero nung nag-work ako, okay naman, kaya ko.
So
kaya ko mag-assist ng customers.
Okay. Well, ongoing process. Ongoing process ang growth. Basahin ko yung sentences. Parang so far, nung ginlance ko, okay lang siya. So, my name is Michelle. I used to work as an assistant student teacher. I did tutorial services. I'm a sales lady in our family business. Ayun, family business shop in Night Market, Tutuban Mall. Pili ka, family business or in our family's shop.
In our family shop.
Oo. Pili ka lang. Kasi parang ang nangyari dito, namimili ka, tapos hindi ka makapili. Linagay mo pareho. Hindi mo na natanggal kung ano yung tatanggalin mo. One of the advantages when learning from me is hindi ako expert mag-English ever since. So, I have some advantages na since bata ako, English na yung Pero may mga mali rin naman ako. Hindi rin naman perfect. And natutunan ko kung paano i-adjust yung language ko na pakonti ng pakonti yung mistakes ko. So, one advantage of learning from me is naiintindihan ko kung bakit ganito yung pagkakakompose ng sentence. If you're learning from someone na ever since expert na siya, or sobrang tagal na niyang magaling and wala na siyang mali talaga, ang downside nun, hindi niya kayang explain kung bakit, or hindi niya naiintindihan kung bakit mali yung sagot mo. Alam lang niya na mali kasi it's against the rules. Or common sense sa kanya na mali yun. Diba?
Oo. Kaya, iba talaga yung kayang magturo.
Iba yung skill. Like, sabi nga nila, kunyari, magpe-prepare ka for boxing match. Tapos, ang sponsor mo ay Team Manny Pacquiao. Sinong i-hire mong magturo sa'yo? Si Manny Pacquiao na champion o si Freddie Roach na coach ni Manny Pacquiao?
Yung magtuturo ba?
Oo, na magtuturo. Oo. Kasi, siya yung magaling magturo. Si Manny Pacquiao yung magaling magboxing.
Yes.
So, depende sa stage mo kung ano yung Kasi si Manny Pacquiao, hindi na niya kayang i-explain yung basics para sa level ng beginner. Sa kanya, lahat yan, na lang, para na lang humihinga. Pero ang coach, ang instructor, i-explain niya yung na kailangan ganito, kailangan isa-isahin niya yung important details and i-point out niya lahat ng mali. We are selling 925 silver jewelry lang, hindi jewelries. Kasi ang jewelry ay mass noun. Pag sinabi mong mass noun, minsan nakakalimutan ko yung definition, so magbibigay na lang ako ng example. Pag sinabi nilang mass noun, ang example nun ay rice. So, for example, ang rice, hindi mo binibilang yung rice. So, ang example ng mass noun ay sobrang dami na hindi mo siya kailangan bilangin. Or hindi mo na siya binibilang. Rice, sand, hair. So, yun. Same din. Kasi jewelry is marami. Hindi naman yan, 5 peraso or 10 peraso.
Ayun ang
Stainless
iniisip ko.
accessories.
Iniisip ko nagkakamali na ako sa grammar rules na. Sabi ko, tama pa kaya yung tenses ng sentences ko. Iniisip ko kung tama pa ba yung nagamit ko na kung past tense ba siya. Kasi di ba may ganun, simple perfect. Sabi ko, ayun, parang napapansin ko na hindi na ako sure kung tama ba yung tenses ng ano ko. O kaya ka.
Advantages,
Rules, no?
advantages and disadvantages. If you studied from grade school up to high school, meron ka ng 10 years ng English. Okay? Meron ka ng 10 years ng English. Downside, mahirap talaga tandaan yung grammar rules. It's very complicated.
Oo.
Ano yung upside? 10 years na. 10 years natin ginawa. 10 beses natin inulit to.
Oo.
So, pag binasa natin yung sentence, tapos alam natin kung mali eh. Deep down, nasa puso na natin yun eh.
Oo.
Paano ko nasabi? Pag nanonood ka ng stand-up comedy or mga comedians na Filipino, na yung joke nila mag-i-English sila ng mali-mali, alam mo eh. Hindi naman nila ina-explain yung grammar rule, pero pag minali nila yung English nila, matatawa ka.
Oo.
Diba? Kasi alam natin, regardless kung saan ka nag-aral, whether public or private, alam natin eh, nagtatawanan yung tao eh. Yung panahon noon, si Jamie Santos, yung nag-i-English na balik-baliktad yung grammar. O, ngayon, I think si Vice na yata yung yung nag-i-English na mali-mali. Di ba yung meron yung foreigner na pag mali-mali yung English, matatawa tayo. So, alam natin. So, ang first way to check is, basahin mo ng malakas. Tapos, tama ba yung tunog ng pagkasabi ko? Yun lang. Yun yung first. And marami ka nang makikitang error sa ganun pa lang. So, my dream job is to work at home. Napakagandang dream job niyan. Kasi, whatever income mo sa work from home ay 11,000 pesos na mas mataas sa work compared sa magko-commute ka papunta sa iba pang lugar para magtrabaho. The advantages are I don't have to spend much time in traffic. Walang that. I don't need to buy clothes and shoes to wear. Kailangan pa rin. Hindi lang kasing dami.
Hindi lang kasing dami nung
Oo.
yung pag pumapasok ko sa trabaho, parang kailangan mo na ilang palit.
Tsaka kung kunyari smart ka, hindi na ganun ka-formal. So kung kunyari meron kang coat or something, mas patong na lang.
Oo.
Ayun. Minsan, nagpo-phone coaching ako, naka-collared shirt ako, tapos naka-shorts lang ako. So, yun. Kahit sa client, ganun din. Naka-formal yung tapos, ang daming joke na ganun eh. Kasi totoo yun. Kasi mainit eh.
Kasi matatawa ka nga, ano ba yun? Na yung cousin ko kasi nagtuturo siya, hindi niya na napansin pag tayo niya. Siyempre, ibabaw lang yung naka-short pala ako.
Conscious na ako eh. Kaya pag tumatayo ako, ang tayo ko, pagilid. Kaya hindi nakita sa camera.
Oo. Parang matatawa ka. Natatawa siguro yung...
Tsaka ang pag-upo ko, pagilid din. So parang level na ako na nakababa na ako pag uupo ako sa camera. So I can avoid sickness and virus. Totoo yan. Kasi yung usok na sa biyahe, rin yan. I can save money from meal budget. Ayun. Tama. I can save money from yung fair trades? Ano ibig mo sabihin dito sa I can save money from fair trades?
Fair trade? Fair trade, ayun yung yun na nga yung ano ba tawag doon? Transportation budget.
Okay.
Tama ba ako? Tama naman yung fair trade.
Transportation, fare. F-A-R-E ang fare ng transportation.
Fair, ano ba yun? Anong spell?
F-A-R-E.
Ang ginamit ko yata, AI?
F-A-I-R.
Oo, mali. Okay. Sige.
Pause lang saglit. May kukunin lang ako sa kitchen.
Kevin?
Yup.
So, ito yung job mo, no? Di napaka-busy mo? Ganon?
Ano?
Napaka-busy mo ba? busy ka ba? Ganun, napaka-busy mo.
Sakto lang. Meron akong work sa gabi. Meron akong work sa maga. Tapos, ang phone coaching schedule ko kadalasan hapon hanggang early evening.
Okay. Oo. Bali, ang free time mo niyan.
Pag may nag-cancel na student.
Ano?
Pag may nag-cancel ng coaching, kunyari, nag-reschedule. Ay, sir, hindi pala ako pwede ngayon. So, okay. So, yun, free time. Pero usually, pag may free time ako na gano'n, tatawag ako dun sa kung sino yung next para maubos. Ang dami. Madami this week. Well, past few weeks, marami.
Sabi ko, baka kaya hindi mo ko na-update agad. Sabi ko, siguro ang dami namin.
Yeah. Originally, yung module namin ay in the first week, ang requirement is 600 sentences noong 2020. Kung napansin mo, nag-advertise kami 2020. Tapos ngayon 2021, nag-decide kami na sige, babawasan namin kasi yun nga, mahaba daw. Okay, sige. Pero it turns out na yung dami ng students namin, ganun pa rin eh.
Talaga.
May mga tao na nag-i-enroll sa amin. So, napansin mo nung nag-enroll ka, tinanong ka nung admin ilang beses na, gagawin mo ba yung activity? 30 minutes to, an hour. Do you promise to do your best na, na gagawin mo lahat? Paulit-ulit namin tinatanong yun kasi nagkaka-issue kami minsan na may magbabayad tapos pag tinanong namin, ay, gagawin ko pa pala yung writing activity. May mga tao na gano'n na pag binigay mo na yung activity, ayaw na nila.
Oo.
Which is...
Totoo nga, sinasabi ko din yan. May mga, nirefer ko nga rin, nirefer din kita sa friends ko, sa kapatid ko.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Oo, sabi ko, nagtanong na nga siya sa'yo. Nagano na sila, nag-inquire na sila.
Mm-hmm.
Sabi ko, kung gusto mong matuto, ayan o, sabi ko, total housewife kami eh.
Mm-hmm.
Sabi ko, naiinip ka sa buhay mo. Sabi ko, ito, aralin mo to. Tapos sabi niya, gusto niya nga daw kung pati anak, no, yung anak. Sabi ko, oo, naku, pagdating ng panahon.
Mas maganda kung kayo mismo yung nagtuturo sa anak nyo kasi bonding activity yun eh. And it's always a good idea to explain na ang laki ng lamang ng tao na marunong mag-English sa tao na hindi marunong mag-English. Or tao na hindi comfortable magsalita ng English. So,
totoo, kung ako nga mahihain eh. Kaya tinuturuan ko din yung anak namin. Marunong mag-English yung mga anak namin dahil tinuruan namin. So parang minemaintain na lang namin yung exercises na ayun, sana hindi nila makalimutan.
Yeah. Yung tinuturo kong activity sa inyo, pwede mong ipasa sa kanila. Like, yung writing about themselves, writing about what's happening, how was your day. Paulit-ulit lang yun eh. Pero the more comfortable ka na i-explain yun, it carries over to skills like, what is the benefit of buying this product? So, may tindahan kayo, di ba? Napakalaking lamang nun. And kadalasan ng tao na may pera, magaling din mag-English eh. Napapansin ko, nung nagtrabaho ako sa mall, ang binibenta namin, napapurchase lang siya via credit card. Hindi sila tumatanggap ng cash. Ang hinahanap naming customer sa mall, yung mga tao may credit card. And kadalasan, kung magaling mag-English yung tao, so pag tinanong namin kung nag-offer kami ng flyer o kung anumang promo, pag English yung sagot nila, ay, kadalasan, hindi lagi, pero kadalasan, ay, may credit card to, may budget to. Which is totoo nga. Diba? Pag kinausap ako ng taong yun, parang, okay, credit card. Bumili. And so, that being said, parang knowing that information, dapat kaya mo nang makipag-usap sa ganyan. Hindi ko na ipagpipilit. May famous quote si Robin Padilla, nasa Pilipinas ka, mag-Tagalog ka. So, pero hindi ganun. O di sige, lahat ng katrabaho ko na naniniwala sa ganong klase ng philosophy or approach sa buhay, nasa Pilipinas ka, mag-Tagalog ka. What ends up happening? Yung mga tao na marunong mag-English na may pera na okay lang sa kanila na bumili dun sa binebenta mo, hindi sila, hindi kayo makapag-usap eh. Sila kasi English eh. Hindi mo naman aawayin yung customer mo kung hindi sila di ba? So, same lang din. Medyo slow yung start ng session natin. Pero okay lang. Maganda tong mga sagot mo. Working at home and get paid. Hindi to complete sentence. Kailangan mong gawing complete sentence to.
Oo.
Most importantly, ayun, pwede mo na ito i-cross out. Counted siya dun sa redundant. I'm able to check my son while working at home. Ilan taon na ba yung anak mo?
7 na siya. Kaka-7 niya lang.
Ano na yun? Independent and responsible adult na yun.
Oo nga eh.
Kailangan mo lang siya turuan ng skills.
Oo, eto na nga yun. May mga skills na nga kami.
So,
Meron
ang,
na siyang taas.
ang pinaka mapupulot mo sa module yan ay yung giving instructions. When it comes to giving instructions, kailangan super detailed ka kasi hindi niya alam yung ibig mo sabihin. So,
Oo nga. Ano ba yan? May homeschooling, di ba?
Ang favorite example ko is when you talk to your son and sinabi mo sa kanya na linisin mo yung kwarto mo, most of the time, or at least nung unang tinuturuan mo pa lang siya, sinabihan mo siya, linisin mo yung kwarto mo or linisin mo yung kwarto, titingin lang siya sa'yo. Tapos pag binalikan mo siya, para i-check kung lininis na niya, nakatingin lang din siya sa'yo and walang nangyari dun sa kwarto. Pero, if you tell your son na, ito, nakikita mo tong laruan na to, pulutin mo to, lagay mo sa closet or dun sa toy box, tapos,
nabasa ko yan.
yun.
Turo ko.
Same principle. Kung step by step mo sa kanya yung process na kailangan niyang gawin, hindi siya mako-confuse.
Oo, totoo. Ayun nga. So, mahirap sa kanya yung instruction. Siguro nga, bata, kailangan detalyado. Araw-araw nga, paulit-ulit. Minsan, nainis na ako.
Hindi, ganun talaga kasi learning
Totoo,
process eh.
ganun nga. Oo, totoo. Ganun na nga. Kaya yung nanay lang yung makakapagsaga. Diba? Yung patience talaga.
Experience ko with parents ko. Ang favorite sabihin sa akin ng nanay ko, umayos ka. Ayusin mo yung buhay mo. Parang, alin?
Oo, yung
Alin doon?
parang may nakasulat na malaking question mark.
Parang, teka lang, ano ba? Magulo ba yung bahay? Wala ba akong pera? Mali ba yung desisyon ko sa, Gusto mo bang mag-take ako ng, mag-take ako ng seminar, online course, training, yung ba kulang? May binili ba ako na hindi ka approve? So, kasi, napakalawak ng general,
Totoo.
diba?
Yun nga yung homeschooling niya, hindi, tuturuan mo siya. Hindi niya maintindihan yun. Lalo na Filipino, hindi niya maintindihan yung instruction. Tagalog na yun. Pero,
Hindi, mahirap talaga.
Pero ang hirap nga.
Hirap na hirap ako magbasa ng Filipino. Masakit
Ako
sa, So, it's possible, ako lang, opinion ko lang to, it's possible na kung hirap siyang magbasa ng Filipino, baka naturally inclined siya sa English.
Totoo. Magaling siya magbasa. Pero yung naiintindihan talaga, hindi niya, mama, yun syempre, papababawin ko pa yung salita. Mas mababaw, pinakamababaw. Hindi niya naiintindihan, Filipino na yun. Nahirapan siya. Pero sa English, magaling siya.
Yung yung panatitikan, hindi ko makakayang,
Panitikan.
lagi yung may mali doon. Pag, kunyari, binabasa ko siya. Tsaka yung spelling din. Kasi parang ang rule sa Filipino, ang spelling ay tugma dapat dun sa pronunciation. Pero hindi naman laging ganun. Kaya, napansin mo, lately nagpo-post ako ng Tagalog.
Oo.
Tapos lahat halos yun may edit. Kaya siya may edit, minsan lalagay ko yung tanggal ko T-E-N-G-A-L. Dapat pala double G. May magsasabi sa akin, Sir, double G yan. O kaya mali yung Tagalog niyo dun sa So,
Ako din, oo. Yung espiritu, espiritu.
Oo, kaya minsan nagiging Taglish na lang. Tinatry ko siyang gawin Tagalog pero hindi ako sure dun sa word kaya magiging English yung isang word.
Oo, Taglish.
Oo. Nga pala, lahat ng errors na ipo-point out ko, kailangan mo i-take note yung errors na yun kasi most of the time, na-experience ko with our students, pag meron silang error na isa, umuulit at umuulit yung error na yun dun sa future sentences nila. Yun yung downside. Ang upside is, pag na-figure out natin or pag na-gets mo na kung bakit mali yun and hindi ka na nagkakamali dun sa exact sentence pattern na yun, hindi mo na siya problema for the rest of your life.
Okay.
So, let's say, potentially, nag-enroll ka sa amin, meron kang 20 mistakes. Pag naayos natin yung, let's say, 10 mistakes doon, or, let's say, worst case scenario, isa lang yung maayos natin per week. So, 6 mistakes. O, meron ka na lang 14 mistakes. And dun sa process of learning yung 6 mistakes na yun, at least alam mo na kung ano yung hahanapin mo, madali na siyang bawasan until 1 or 2 na lang yung errors mo.
Okay, oo.
One of the advantages of studying in a nice school is hindi yung standard ng education. Sa mga magagandang school, ang mas mataas sa kanila ay yung standard of bullying. Yung standard of bullying.
Sa sa private ba? Ganun, sa mga private?
Sa private na medyo matataas ang tuition fee, mas mataas ang standard ng bullying.
Oo.
Kung mali-mali yung English mo, humanda ka sa pang-aasar at pang-ano na matatanggap mo. Kaya, feeling ko, malaking tulong sa akin yun. Mas maingat ako sa pronunciation, mas maingat ako sa sentences ko. Tapos minsan, iisipin ko pa or isusulat ko muna bago ko sabihin kasi malala eh.
Pareho tayo. Talagang introvert nga ako.
Aanuhin talaga nila yon. Tapos,
Alam mo
ito
ba?
pa yon. Kung, di ba, private school, syempre iba yung experience mo kasi babae ka. Syempre, pag lalaki, nakipag-asaran, pag nag-escalate yan, magsusuntukan kayo, di ba?
Oo.
May mga naging kaklase ako na, anak ng opisyal sa, opisyal ng, hindi ko alam kung police or military, anak daw siya ng, ng general, something. So, nag-asaran kami, napikon siya, nagsuntukan kami. Ang kasuntukan mo, may martial arts training, may boxing, nagba-boxing classes mula pagkabata. O, anong laban mo dun?
Oo.
Oh. Kaya, yun. Ang ending, ayusin mo na lang yung English mo para hindi kayo mag-away. Kasi uuwi ka talaga, gulpi yung mukha mo. Ilang beses nakakahiya. Nagulpi ako dahil yung pinag-awayan namin walang kwenta.
Oo.
Walang kwenta, nag-asarang kami, nagsuntukan kami, tapos...
Kailan yan? Kailan? High school? Elementary?
Oh, first year high school. Nag-aral ako sa, sa
Talaga?
magandang private school na tumatanggap ng mga kick-out ng Ateneo. Oh.
Talaga?
So, yung mga, yung mga kaaway ko, parang may years ng may jiu-jitsu, may,
Oo. Oo nga.
So, syempre, away bata lang alam ko eh. Pag sinuntok ko siya, iba yung suntok ko sa suntok niya. 'Di ba?
Kaya ba kumuha ka ng mga training? Yung training na
Oo tapos nung natuto na ako, matanda na kami masyado para makapagsuntukan ng ganun.
Hindi mo na magamit.
Hindi mo na magamit. Pero nung bata kami, wala. Ang advantage na may ganun ka, walang bubuli sa'yo.
Oo, tama. Oo. Oo nga eh. Ano kaya yung anak ko?
Ang recommendation ko lagi, jiu-jitsu. Kasi hindi ka masusuntok or masisipa sa ulo. Which is malaking bagay yun. Oo.
Paano mo training sa gano'n?
Ang downside nun medyo mahal yun. Yung mga ibang martial art kasi gaya ng arnis, effective yun. Pero pag may pinalo siya sa ulo, effective din.
Kulungan bagsak.
Oo, yan ang downside nun. Yung mga ganyang martial art, magandang matutunan kung medyo matanda ka na, medyo may self-awareness ka na, confident ka na sa
Pamangkin ko, in-enroll siya sa black belter na, hininto na. Paano sinasaktan na yung kapatid?
Ayun, isa pa yun.
Oo. High school siya, hininto na nung tatay, nung kapatid ko. Paano sinasaktan na yung kapatid? So, ayun, wala pa sa tamang, kumbaga, di niya pa naiintindihan kung kailan niya gagamitin yung magiging black belter niya.
Ang pagkakaintindi ko sa jiu-jitsu, sobrang strict ng mga instructor. And kadalasan ang black belt nun, hindi binibigay pagbata. Very rare. Nagkaka-black belt ka after 20 years. So, Kung 6 years old mo pinasok yun, 26 na siya magkaka-black belt.
Okay. Anong belt kaya yung... Hindi ko alam kung anong belt.
Sa mga martial art gaya ng taekwondo or karate, medyo mabilis ang progress. Dapat every year na po-promote. Or at least yun yung standard. Pero yun, malaking tulong yun. Boxing or ano. Huwag mo sila ipapakompete sa yung makikipag-anuhan sila sa...
Iko-compete, kasali sa competition, no?
Ang alam kong moderately safe yung mga judo, wrestling, tsaka grappling. Jiu-jitsu, ganun. Safe yun. Pero kung like boxing, ano yun eh, personal risk yun eh. May risk of permanent injury. Baka sisihin ka niya pag if, high school, college, hindi ako makakuha ng girlfriend kasi bungi ako. Tipong ganun. In a way, thankful nga ako eh. Yung pinag-awayan namin sa bahay nung college ako. Tapos yun, parang somehow, at least, parang, ang nakuha ko dun sa kompleto yung mukha ko. Pero parang feeling ko, mas maganda siguro yung kung, mas maganda yung communication skills namin lahat. Kaya nag-a-advocate talaga ako for good communication skills eh. Kasi, parang magkaintindihan kayo. Diba? Kasi back then, bata pa ako, hindi ko maintindihan talaga.
Teka, kailan mo na-overcome yung pagiging introvert mo?
Never.
Parang edad, gano'n.
Kahit hanggang nagkakaroon ako ng mga ganong problema. Pero, sinosolve ko siya by overcoming one situation. Parang, eto, like, yan, isang example yan, general statement. Kailan mo na-overcome yung pagiging introvert mo? Well, napakaraming, siguro more than 1,000 situations yung problema dahil introvert ako. Pero, let's say, paano mo ma-overcome yung introvert mo kasi kailangan mo ng benta? O kailangan mo ng benta? Anong solusyon? Mag-approach ako ng potential customer, tatanong ko kung gusto nilang bumili. So, situation yon na, kunyari, nagtatrabaho ako for a store sa mall, edi yun. O yun, na-overcome ko kagad yon. Now, what if nagbebenta ako ng, let's say, product like insurance or yung something na ino-offer mo dun sa tao na wala naman kayo sa tindahan. Yung parang magte-telemarket ka. So, tatanong mo, meron akong binibentang ganito, interested ka ba? So, isa pang isa pang challenge yun na overcome ko na. So, normal na sa akin, okay lang natatawag ako, tatanong ko yung tao kung gusto niyang bumili. So, what if iba naman yung sitwasyon? Paano mo i-overcome yung introvert mo sa public speaking? So, public speaking, naging challenge ko rin yun. Kasi pag interview, minsan one-on-one kayo ng interviewer, minsan i-group kayo, tapos sige, magsalta ka sa harap. So, ibang challenge naman yun. And one of the things na baka napansin mo na, kung napanood niyo yung YouTube channel ko, nakita mo yung mga lumang videos ko, videos from 7 years ago, makikita mo na nanginginig yung boses ko, kinakabahan ako, nag-iisip ako kung ano yung sasabihin ko. Tapos, ang masakit dun, yun pa yung video ko na may pinakamaraming views, 44,000 views, 54,000 views.
Talaga?
Oh.
Hindi ko pa ata nadaanan yun.
Ayun. Pag kinlik mo yung videos, tapos mag-scroll down ka sa pinakadulo, sa pinakaluma. Yun. Okay. Yun pa yung maraming views. Yung
talaga?
hiyang-hiya ako, baka, hindi ako sure kung tama or mali yung English ko, pero nanginginig talaga yung boses ko dun.
Oo, may ganyan akong
So, ngayon, pagdating sa videos, problema ko pa rin yan. Bakit, nagpalit ako ng video sa YouTube. Ang pinapublish ko na lang ay yung mga recording ng session. Kasi pag may kausap ako, at least, mas normal ako makipag-usap kung may kausap ako. Kaysa dun sa kaharap ko lang yung camera, nagsasalita lang ako.
Yung video call?
Oo. Mas madali para sa akin yun. Kasi may kausap ako, sumasagot ako ng tanong. And kahit yan, may problema rin yun. Minsan, nag-aam ako ng sobrang daming beses. Minsan, titigil ako ng sobrang daming beses. Pag nag-iisip ako, yan, titigil ako. May pause na siguro 3, 4, 5 seconds bago ako makapagbigay ng sagot. And that's normal. ang goal mo is unti-unting hanapin mo yung problem. Oh, and medyo parang paulit-ulit na ako pakinggan ng ganun. Hanapin mo talaga yung problem tapos ayusin mo isa-isa.
Okay. Oo.
So, yung how do you overcome pagiging introvert mo? Well, 1,000 tiny problems na kailangan mong ayusin. Sometimes, ang problem ko, Kevin, hindi ka ngumingiti. Ang akala ng customer, suplado ka.
Ah.
Oh. So, okay. So, ayusin natin. Ngingiti ako. Kevin, yung ngiti mo ay nakakatakot. Ang laki masyado. Ganun ba? Sige. O kaya, hindi ka na naman ngumingiti. Sabi niyo, malaki masyado. Minsan, magba-back and forth ako from problem to problem. So, that's normal. That's a normal process. And one of the things that helped me is, natuto ako ng ibang skill. Like, nag-share ako na, nag-martial art ako, nag-aral ako mag-gym. One of the best things na natutunan ko is nag-aral ako magluto. And nung nag-aral ako magluto, nagets ko na yung unang attempt mo na mag-fry ng egg, number 1, nakakatakot. And number 2, palpak talaga yung unang gagawin mo. It's either malakas masyado yung apoy mo or mahina masyado yung apoy mo, didikit siya, madudurog yung sunny side up na fried egg. And ang tagal bago ko na-figure out na, kasi pag kumakain ako sa labas, sa Sinangag Express or sa Jollibee or sa kung ano mang nagsaserve ng tapsilog, ang ganda ng egg nila, bilog na bilog, tapos sunny side up. Parang, paano to? So, either madami bang masyadong oil to or kulang ng oil, manonood ako ng YouTube. Bakit yung egg nila ang pero pag ako na iba, kailangan ko ba bumili ng non-stick? Kailangan ko ba bumili ng yung pangkuha nila ng Pero hindi, nakakapanood ako, china-chopstick nga lang eh. So, it's an ongoing process and hahanapin mo talaga kung paano mo siya. And parang yun, yung problem solving technique na-develop sa akin dun sa pagluluto, parang yun yung ginagawa ko sa lahat ng problema ko. Parang ano bang problema? Malakas ba masyado yung apoy? Mahina ba masyado yung apoy? Matagal ba siya masyado dun sa lutuan? Undercooked ba siya? Kailangan ba may takip? Kailangan ba walang takip? Yun yung questions, di ba, pag nagluluto ka? So, and lahat ng questions na yon may equivalent dun sa kung ano man yung problema na tinatry mong isolve. Okay? I'm a humble person. As much as I want to hear from my small lang M manager tsaka coworkers where I'm good at. That's how I believe it. That's how I believe it, parang incomplete sentence to. Nalala mo yung example ko dun sa yung mahabang lesson, yung 27 pages na yun. Yun, yung that is how, kailangan mo to i-replace ng specific. I'm good at
Kailangan i-replace?
ng specific. Yung mga words like that, this, yun, unspecific.
Unspecific words. Oo.
Yung mga, even they. Pag napaltan mo siya, mas maganda siya pakinggan.
Tama.
Although mas simplified to, gumagana lang to pag nasa sitwasyon ka na binasa niya ng maayos yung sagot mo. Pero in business and professional conversations, usually, kailangan i-assume mo na dapat yung message mo, maintindihan niya kahit distracted or busy yung gumagawa. Kasi,
Okay. Oo.
yun nga, mamimiss niya yung details na yun. So, I'm good at teaching. I'm teaching preschool. Alam ko, walang in. Nakalimutan ko na kung ano yung rule. Kung bakit. Kasi I guess when you say preschool, yun yung level, hindi yung lugar.
Okay, yun yung level. I'm teaching preschool.
Parang I'm teaching kindergarten, I'm teaching preschool, I'm teaching grade school, I'm teaching college. When you're trying to correct your own sentences, one of the things that you can check is, gagana pa rin ba tong sentence na to kung pinaltan ko yung isang word?
Oo.
Isang word na alam ko similar yung meaning. Gaya nito, I'm teaching preschool. What if pinaltan mo to ng kindergarten, grade school, or high school or college? Parang iba, di ba? Pero pag tinanggal mo yung in, mas gagana siya sa kahit alin dun sa levels na yun. Right?
Okay. Removing redundant words.
Removing redundant words. Tapos, so remove redundant words.
Alam mo ba,
Mm.
pumasa na yung pamangkin ko ha, engineer siya, engineer student, fourth year. Nauna pa siya sa akin pumasa sa call center.
Okay. Okay lang
Oo.
yun.
Sabi ko, ay, nahiya naman ako. Nauna pa siya sa akin.
Hindi to karera.
Oo, hindi naman. Pero alam mo yun, parang, oy. Pero okay lang. Yeah.
Magandang matik dyan. Kung kaya niya, kaya mo rin.
Oo. Sabi ko, galing niya. Buti pa sa
Natutunan ko sa boss ko, one of the most useful emotions na meron tayo as human beings is inggit. Kasi inggit lets you know what you really want. That's number one. Second reason kung bakit useful ang inggit. Inggit shows you what's possible. Kung kaya niya, kung meron siya, kaya mo rin. Kasi tao lang din naman siya eh.
Oo.
Most of the time, ang...
Tinitignan ko naman yung mga bagay as positive. Kasi ayokong makaramdam ng masama. yung,
Hindi, wag ganun. Kasi every time na may nararamdaman kang masama, that's your brain telling you na meron kang violate na rule. Or that's your brain telling you na you're not doing your best. Pag nararamdam ka ng inggit, that's your brain telling you na, oh, tignan mo siya, meron na oh. Dali, trabaho tayo. Gawin natin yung ano.
Oo. Do your best.
Diba?
Oo.
Pag nasa parking lot ka ng mall, may nakita ka na kotse na maganda or ano. Parang gusto ko nito ah. Oh. And pag nainggit ka, dalawa kasi yung reaction yan. Ay, masama mainggit. Wag na, wag na, wag na. Wag kang magaganyan. Parang, well, yeah. Hindi ka na magtatrabaho. The other one is, wow, ano, ang ganda ng kotse. Parang gusto ko. Ano kaya trabaho nito? And then, you ask more questions. Ano kayang trabaho nito? Paano ako magkakaroon ng ganyan trabaho? May ibang trabaho ba na ang requirement ay yung skills na meron na ako na ganyan din yung sweldo? Sabi nila, sa business, mas marami kang matutulungan, mas maraming bumibili sa'yo, and mas marami kang pera. In principle, ganun yun. Ilang kids yung kailangan kong i-tutor para ma-afford yung gantong kotse? So, yan yung quality ng questions. The quality of the questions that you ask yourself will determine the quality of your life. So, pag nag-level up yung mga questions na tinatanong mo sa sarili mo on a daily basis, magle-level up din yung kaya mong gawin.
Oo.
Ano yung kinover natin kanina? So, remove redundant words, tapos changing words shouldn't change the meaning of your sentence. Okay. I-stream ko na yung sagot. Wala na naman yatang private info dito. Ito, I'm teaching in preschool. Ayun, tinanggal natin yung in. Ito, teaching them to read and write. So, yun, balik, kahit paulit-ulit, may I'm pa rin to. I'm teaching them to read and write. I'm teaching them how to pronounce words. I'm teaching them how to use words in sentences. So, yan, tama. Manti ko na sabihin, nilagyan ng A. Pag A, in a sentence. Pero since sentences to, in sentences, so tama to. I'm teaching them how to say words or sentences in a good manner. So, itong it, ito yung problem, yung ano, so yung it.
Okay.
Huwag mo siyang i-overuse.
Okay.
I'm good at helping people. As a teacher, we handle a lot of events. I participate in any activity. Pag any kasi, isa lang, any activity. Kasi ibig sabihin kahit ano. Pero pag ginamit mo kasi activities, parang sinasabi mo marami. Pwedeng I participate in many activities. Pero pag ginamit mo yung any, dapat isa lang, in any activity. I practice or program, I decorate the stage, pwedeng I make cutouts. Or I made cutouts kasi parang, sinasabi mo to in the past eh.
I need cut out.
Oo, kasi parang ito, ang ginamit mo, I practice our program, I decorate the stage. Present tense to. Yung made kasi past tense. So nagigets ko kasi recall mo in the past. Pero itong next sentence mo, I paste or pin craft. So parang kinakabit mo yung craft na ginawa mo. So malamang yun din yung cut out. So yung made lang yung nag-iiba. So kailangan may consistency. So kung lahat sila present tense, dapat present tense din tong made mo.
Oo, ayun. Nako-conscious na ako. Sabi ko, tama pa ba yung tenses ko?
The other thing, the tenses should be consistent.
Oo.
Tandaan mo, ang grammar rules, hindi naman siya ginawa yung rule tapos may language ka na. Hindi siya baliktad. Nagkaroon ng grammar rule tapos may language ka na. The way na nagkaroon ng grammar rules is inobserve nila kung paano mag-communicate yung tao and
Oo.
dinetermine nila kung ano yung best format based dun sa kung paano mag-communicate yung tao.
Okay.
Okay? So, yung rules ay galing sa observation. And
Okay.
same way na mag-session tayo dun sa correction natin, ino-observe ko, ano ba yung ginagawa mo? Ano ba yung sinasabi mo? And that's when I point out, oh, ito yung that's how I determine kung ano pa yung points of improvement mo, right?
Okay.
So in this case, ito puro ano to. Kung iba naman, kung yung sentence na ginawa mo is based past tense, yung I participated in the activities, I practiced our program, I decorated the stage. Di sakto tong I made cutouts. Tapos
Okay.
dapat I pasted or pinned the crafts. So kung
Okay.
past tense yung isa, so yun, dapat nga consistent. Tenses should be consistent.
Okay.
I studied at Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Pasay. I took up Bachelor of Elementary Education. I'm also a working student. After my duty in school, incomplete, tuloy mo, I will go to my school in Pasay. Ay, teka lang. After my duty in school, I will go to my school in Pasay. I think ang ibig mo sabihin dito, after my duty at work. Kasi nagtrabaho ka muna bago ka nag-aaral.
Okay,
Ito parang,
ganun.
sinabi mo, after my duty in school, I'll go to school. Nasa school ka na. Di ba?
Okay. After my duty at work. Tama?
Ay, hindi rin. Kasi dun sa next sentence mo, at 8 p.m. I'm a sales lady in the night market, Totoban Mall. So, oo. I go to school in Pasay. And then after school, I go to night market. I work as a sales lady. Parang ganun. Ganun yung sentence mo dapat. That's how I live my daily life. So, yun yung medyo naging nakakalito lang. So, tandaan mo yung kwento, dapat merong logical progression yung kwento mo.
Oo, okay.
The stories need to make sense.
Funny correction yun. I-send mo sa akin yung i-send ka sa akin.
Hindi. Mas maganda na ikaw yung gumagawa ng correction. The reason ba't may recording is para mabalikan mo siya and para makita mo kung ano yung mali. So, dinidictate ko naman kung paano yung proper way of saying it. Mababalikan yung sentence na sinabi ko.
Okay.
Pero, sige, ulitin ko ngayon. Linagay mo kasi dito, after my duty in school, I go to school in Pasay. So, ang problema dito, sinabi mo, galing kang school, bumalik ka ng school. So, baliktad. So, diba, I'm also a working student. I go to school, pwedeng after school, wala ka naman duty sa school eh. Ay, hindi. Well, technically, pwede to. So, after my duty, hindi. After class na lang. After class, I go to work after class. Ganun lang. I go to work after class. Cross out mo na tong kasunod na sentence. Tapos, I work. Sorry. Ganyan talaga ako mag-edit. After I go to class, lagay mo kung ano oras, and then I go to work at 8 p.m. I work as a sales lady in night market Tutuban Mall. So, ganun yung sentence mo. Tapos, that's how I live my daily life. At the same time, I'm dealing with depression. While writing this story, this brought me 2 tears. Dapat 2. So, kailangan tandaan mo 2. Knowing that I've gone through a lot, I thank the Lord for everything. God gave me reasons to fight. I was able to make it after all. It's very useful that you learn how to write down your experiences. Kasi the more experiences that you write down, mas napaprocess mo yun. So, remember kanina shinare ko na I took a course dun sa personality psychology, and parang it also came with some tips on how to overcome different problems. And one of the best things that you can do, if you have an event from the past that's still bothering you, you have to write about that. If you write about that, your brain is going to process kung ano yung nangyari. one of the main causes of depression and PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, is your brain is not, di ba meron tayong motivational quote, life is 90% blessing, 10% experience. Ang ginawa niya dun sa quote is lahat ng bad experience nila, ginawa na lang experience, ginawa na lang lesson. Maganda siya pakinggan, pero mahirap siya in practice. Mahirap siya in practice. If you change the question, paano ko nga ba ipapractice to? Ang practice is, di ba sabihin nila, pag may masamang nangyari sa'yo, o charge to experience na lang yan, or experience na lang yan. Well, okay, sige, good, nagme-make sense, pero in practice, mahirap pa rin siya. Maganda siya pakinggan in theory, pero mahirap siyang gawin in practice. So, how do you do that? Lahat ng negative experience mo, may lesson na kasama yan. Pag hindi mo pa na-figure out yung lesson, mapabother ka niyang, yan, yung past situation na yan. The more you ignore that negative event na hindi mo nakuha yung lesson, inanag ka ng utak mo. Lagi niyang ipapaalala sa yung negative event or yung past event na yan. And dyan yung prolonged period ng depression. And natutunan ko dun sa course na yon na yun daw yung reason kung bakit yung mga tao na nagtitake ng antidepressant, hindi gumagana yung gamot. Kasi hindi sila talaga depressed. Merong situation na hindi nila pinapansin na yun yung cause ng negative emotions, negative feelings. Na bakit paulit-ulit mong naaalala yung masamang nangyari sa'yo?
Totoo.
Pinapakita
Alam mo
siya
ba?
sa'yo ng brain mo kasi hindi mo pa na-extract yung lesson. Pag na-extract mo yung lesson, wala na yan. Right?
Sabi ni Doc, nakausap ko kasi si Doc. Sabi niya, kapag nadidepress daw ako, sulat ko, lahat na nararamdaman ko sulat ko daw, and then lalagyan ko siya ng solution. Tapos siguro nga yung lesson, yan. So, sulat ko daw, ganyan yung in-advise din sa akin for my depression. Then, naging okay din naman ako. Kailan lang din. In-advisean din ako ng ganyan.
Mahabang process yan. And unti-unti.
Oo, pinasusulat niya sa akin yun. So,
Bakit
ayun nga,
nasunog
dapat
yung
pala
sunny
ako.
side up na egg? So, hanapin mo. Ano ba yung apoy na sinet ko? Malakas ba masyado yung apoy? Tama ba yung lutuan na ginamit ko? Dinagyan ko ba ng same principle sa recipe? Mami ka, marunong ka magluto, 'di ba? Marunong ka mag sunny side up na egg, 'di ba? Ah. Kasi pag humingi yung anak mo, sunny side up na egg. Yun yung gusto ng bata, fried egg na ano. So, anong significance nun? Nung bata tayo, pag nakakita tayo ng apoy, or napaso tayo once, nakakatakot, 'di ba? Mag-handle ng apoy, mag-handle ng kutsilyo. Kasi dangerous talaga 'yun, 'di ba? Yung apoy tsaka yung matalas na kutsilyo. Pero pag marunong ka na, mami gawa mo ako ng egg. Kukunin mo yung kutsilyo o yung kung ano man, kakrak mo yung egg. Buksan mo yung apoy, lagyan mo ng oil, luto ka. No problem. The same thing with life. Yung mga problems natin, meron tayong malaki or complicated na ano ba talaga yung solusyon doon? And once na figure out mo na kung anong solusyon, pareho lang yun ng pagluluto ng egg.
Okay.
Hindi ko alam kung bakit favorite example ko yung pagluluto ng egg. Yun kasi yung pinaka-simple na napakadaling magkamali dyan eh.
Oo, sige. Oo naman. Pagka-teacher ka kasi, kailangan mas ma-explain mo siya sa pinaka-mababaw. Ganun nga yun. Kaya may teacher eh. Kasi pag yung estudyante nagbasa, hindi niya talaga, nahihirapan sila intindihan kung ano yun. So, yung mga teacher naghahanap ng best example, yung pinaka-mababaw na kung paano niya maiintindihan. Bago niya i-ano sa sentence na yun, bago niya point out yung sentence na tinuturo niya.
Yep.
Tama naman yan.
Basta, whenever you feel depressed, write it down. Yun nga, write it down. Tapos hanapin mo yung lesson.
Oo. Naging okay ako noon, mula noon. Parang dun pa lang ako naka-move on. Nakakatuwa kasi,
Kasi,
sabi ni Doc, balik lang daw ako doon. Kasi strong woman naman daw ako. Sabi niya, maganda daw meron daw akong positive outlook kahit na may mga pinagdaanan ako, yung gano'n. Tapos pinababalik niya ako. Sabi niya, pag gusto mo, balik ka lang dito. So, nakakatuwa. Blessing siya.
Yeah, totoo.
Parang may babalikan ako doon sa UST kapag natuwa siya sa akin. Sabi niya, napaka-strong mo naman. Ganyan.
Intro questions. What's your name? What's your nickname? Meech. I'm from Tondo, Manila. Where do you live? I live in Mandaluyong. What do you enjoy reading? Doing? So, I enjoy reading. I enjoy writing. I love listening to music. I love singing. I like watching movies. I like adventures. I like hiking. I love exercising. How do you spend your free time? My son and I would go to our friend's house nearby. My son would play with his friends. We prepare snacks for them. We cook meals for dinner. As mothers, we spend our time chatting to relax. Having a friend is a real stress reliever. We do this every weekend. Walang S, yung weekend.
Okay.
Before
Weekend.
bedtime, I spend my time reading. So, walang in. Lagay ko dito, remove in. Where did you go to school? I graduated from Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Pasay, took up Bachelor of Elementary Education share. I graduated high school from Lacan, Dula, Galangin, Manila. Gagalangin. Ayan, diba? Parang
Gagalangin.
pag Tagalog talaga na tumitigil utak ko. Yep, gagalangin.
Gagalangin.
Okay. I worked from Fruits of Faith in school in the year... Hindi, I worked from 2006 to 2010 and 2012 to 2014. Ganun na lang.
Okay.
I worked from... Yung in the year.
Okay.
Parang parang intro ng movie. In the year 2006 to 2010. At the company Fruits of Faith School Inc., there was a woman working. Wala. Hindi ganun. Dapat casual conversation ang tone. What kind of work did you do? I worked as an assistant teacher. I did tutorial service. I'm also a sales lady in our family business in Night Market, Tutuban Mall. I'm a teacher. Pwedeng I worked as a teacher from 2012 to 2014. I managed a Facebook page, My Sweet Home Decals, in 2016 to 2020. 2021 na. Kasi, I presume buhay pa to, di ba?
Okay. Oo.
Or did you go to church? I go to Fatima Church. What kind of sports do you engage in? I do workouts at home. Or pwedeng I work out at home. Hindi na kailangan ng do. I follow Get Fit by Ivana. Parang fina-follow yan ng isang admin namin. How old are you? I'm 33 years old. How many siblings do you have? I have one sibling. Our family business is personalized name accessories in silver and stainless steel, I think. Dapat yung
Steel, no?
Oh, parang kompleto. Kasi pag stainless,
Okay. Okay. Oo.
Sorry, lesson 3. Basic instructions. Okay, hindi mo naman linagay yung complete address mo na. Siyempre, kailangan kang i-protect from stalkers. And when I was a teacher, I lived in Tondo, Manila. Our travel time is 30 to 45 minutes going to work. Our school is located at Esguerra Street in Tondo, Manila, which is magandang intro to. My shift is a 6 a.m. I leave the house at 5:15 a.m. From our house, I walk toward Liberty Bakery. It is at the corner of the street. Mas maganda, so nalala mo yung rule na specify. It's a lot better to put in Liberty Bakery is at the corner of the street. Kasi nasanay ka sa it is. Mas maganda pa rin, Liberty Bakery is 45 seconds walk from our house. At Liberty Bakery, there are jeepneys heading to Ilaya. I'm waiting for the jeepneys to pass by. In the morning, there are lots of jeepneys. Mostly, the jeepneys are full when the jeepneys are far me? Ano to?
Hindi ko alam kung paano ko explain yan.
Ang gusto mo sabihin, Tagalog?
Kasi tatawid ako, so ang daming jeep. So, pag malayo pa yung jeep, di ba malayo pa yung jeep?
Okay.
Ako,
Edi
parang kasi dinitali ko masyado.
Hindi, I crossed the street and so, ang sentence dapat, I cross the street Tapos, I have to be careful because the jeeps are driving recklessly.
Okay.
Diba?
Oo, hindi ko alam kung paano ko ipapaliwanag.
Or pwedeng, kung gusto mo i-simplify, the jeeps are usually driving quickly.
Okay.
Pero syempre, pag in-explain mo sa foreigner to, hindi nila maintindihan kasi parang dapat maingat ka naman talaga sa kalsada. Ano lang naman yun? Personal lang naman yun. Hindi related sa grammar. Anyway,
Okay.
it's now my turn. So yun, skip na natin to. Meron na tayong
Oo,
better
ano
sentences
ko
for
din.
that.
Ayan ko na yun.
I'll walk right. Hindi mo na kailangan ng right. Pwede diretso na. I'll walk to Pavia Street. Pavia Street is 1 to 2 minutes walk. Yun, kasi linagay mo yung Pavia Street. Lagay mo yung Pavia Street sa harap. Pavia Street is 1 to 2 minutes walk.
Okay.
Okay. Hindi mo na rin kailangan yung get to the end of Pavia Street. Hindi. I'll walk right to Pavia Street. Pavia Street is 1 to 2 minutes walk to get to the end. When I get to the corner of the street, there are jeepneys passing heading to Sangandaan, Balot, and Gasak.
Okay.
There are a few jeepneys heading to Velasquez which I need to ride. Or, palitan mo yung sentence. I need to ride the jeep heading to Velasquez.
Okay.
So, baliktarin mo lang siya. I need to ride the jeep heading to Velasquez. So,
Okay.
for scholarly articles, yung mga research paper, lagi nilang recommend is pag magsasalita ka, dapat laging passive voice and avoid personal pronouns. Pero in casual conversations, baliktad, dapat laging active voice. So, gamitin mo ng gamitin yung I kung tungkol sa'yo. Tapos, at the same time, dapat active voice. When you say active voice, teka lang, naglo-load yung rule sa utak ko. When you say active voice, dapat the subject is the doer of the action. So, subject, verb, receiver of the action. Pag passive voice kasi, receiver of the action usually yung una, tapos verb, tapos subject. Balik tayo dun sa egg. Pag tinanong mo ako, Kevin, what did you have for breakfast? Ang sagot mo dapat is, I ate an egg. Pag passive voice kasi, the egg was eaten by me.
Okay.
Or the egg was my breakfast. Dapat, I ate the egg. Or I ate an egg. As much as possible, consistent ka na active voice. May mga exceptions na you have to use the passive voice. Pero very rare yon. Okay? There are a few jeepneys heading to Velasquez which I need. I have to wait 5 to 10 minutes to get a jeepney. Hoping I wouldn't be late. Incomplete siya. Pwedeng, I always hope I won't be late. It would be a great, or I would have a great day if I arrived at the office on time. If I can get a jeep as soon as I get to the corner of the street, incomplete din to. If I can get a jeep as soon as I get to the corner of the street, ano yung kasunod? Kasi ito, hiwalay na tong sentence na to eh. The jeep ride is about 20 minutes if there was no traffic. The driver would wait for passengers. Okay lang to. Complete to. Sometimes it took 5 to 10 minutes before the driver moves. So, kulang ng S, moves the jeep. Pero hindi dapat moves the jeep eh. Pwedeng before the jeep leaves the station. Pero technically, hindi naman jeep stop yan eh kasi mahilig sila sa di ba? Sa tabi-tabi lang. Naiintindihan ko rin yung problema mo eh. Bakit ganun eh? Tama. Kompleto tayo, hindi lang grammar iniisip ko rin yung logic ng ganun din sila magano. If I'm lucky, I can get off the jeep in 20 minutes. Kasi nag-aantay nga sila, di ba? Tapos magpapagas pa. I only need one ride. If it's a good thing that I can save money for transportation. When the jeepney passes across the gasoline station, I am near the location. Walang to. Near the location. So, tandaan mo to, yung to mo dito, dapat wala to. So, possible, may ibang sentences ka na may to rin na dapat walang to.
Okay. Oo.
So, yan yung kailangan mong bantayan. So, sulat mo yung to. So, bantayan mo every time na may to ka, dapat sure ka ba na tama tong sentence na to?
Okay. Sige sige, mag-correct ako.
1 minute and I'll get off the jeep. At the corner of Esguerra Street is Yanko Elementary School. I'll walk right to Esguerra Street. Tama yung use ng to dito. So, just so you know, tama to. I'll walk right to Esguerra Street. It is 30 seconds walk to get there. Tama rin yung gamit mo ng to dito. So, tama to.
Okay.
Our school is right beside Yanko Elementary School. Okay. At the back corner. So, tama to. So, okay. Punta tayo dun sa next. 15-sentence story. Okay. What's your favorite song? Wag mong gagamiting password ang favorite song at favorite movie mo. For security lang.
Okay.
What's your favorite song? What's the story of your favorite TV show? My favorite song is Cardigan by Taylor Swift. This is a story about Betty's first love. Incomplete yung her first heartbreak. This is the song is about her first heartbreak. The young woman in Cardigan. Incomplete. Kasi parang inano mo lang na meron. Pero hindi siya sentence. Diba? Ang sentence as a subject and a verb. Tapos minsan kailangan may receiver yung verb. The young woman in Cardigan is haunted by a memory of her first love's infidelity. Kasi young woman eh. So, her. Diba? She was young back then. She fell in love with a mature man. Her ex-boyfriend was James. Okay. He made her feel love and seen. He helped, so kulang ng he, helped her be at peace with her scars. But now, she was even more in pain. He had caused her more pain. So, lagay mo, more pain. Kasi kulang eh. Incomplete na tong last eh. So, in the line, so, lagay mo semicolon. In the line, baby kiss it better, she noticed that something had changed. His kisses became cold. Everything became ordinary. Okay. The repeated line, when you are young, they assume you know nothing. James thought that she knew nothing. Giving his weekends playing hide and seek with her, his heartbeat had changed. She felt insecure and hopeless. She felt like the second best to those around her. This memory made her feel forgotten. Parang may hugot tong ano na to ah. This feeling was like a long-lost old cloth. When found and is treasured again. She knew the ending. James wanted her to stay like Peter Pan losing Wendy. Peter Pan took dapat to kasi past. Took Wendy to Neverland where people don't grow up. Wendy wanted to go. She wanted to grow up. She knew that one day James would come back, realize that she loved her. She also knew that he wouldn't want him anymore. In the end, we might be haunted by our past heartbreaks. It might be a painful memory. From it, incomplete. Tong from it na to? Kailangan mong paltan to ng complete sentence or tanggalin mo to. We always have a choice to move on. We always have a choice to make happy memories. What matters is what we have learned. We can change the ending. Choose a happy ending. Max. Okay, next.
Okay.
My favorite movie. So wala masyadong error 'yon, yung aside lang dun sa mga pinoint out ko na incomplete sentences.
Okay.
Ano to? My favorite movie is Me Before You. Emilia Clarke played Louisa Clarke. Hindi as, kasi parang complete sentences gamit natin. Emilia Clarke played Louisa Clarke. Sam Claflin played William Traynor. So, napansin mo dun sa example na ginamit ko na kung ano man yung pangalan niya dun sa The Mummy was played by Brendan Fraser. After becoming unemployed, incomplete sentence to, i-connect mo. After becoming unemployed, Louisa was forced to accept, ano tong one? one job? Or, ito, yung Luisa is forced to accept one. Ano to? Baka one job?
Kasi, ano ba yun? Nag-aaral siya ng work, tapos parang wala siyang choice. Pero yung nakita niyang work, yun yung available, ayun lang yung available na trabaho na pwede niyang
Okay.
pasukan.
So, Luisa was forced to accept a job that she wasn't excited about. Yun yung sentence ko dun, kung yun yung, ano.
Wala kasi siyang choice. Oo.
The job involves that she takes care of Will Traynor. Will Traynor is a paralyzed man. The two of them soon bond with each other. Will Traynor was an athlete. He was an adventurous man. His life became different. He was hit by a bike. This caused him to become the accident, wag yung this, wag yung this. The accident caused him to become paralyzed. Every day with him seems tough. Days passes by. Okay. Dapat yata passed by. Yeah. Hindi ako 100% pero parang past dapat to. He was hiding his little smile seeing her coming at the door. Parang, medyo parang kanta ka rin mag-compose, no? Pwede mong kantahin tong sentence na to. Getting her annoyed was fun for him. Fun for him. Kasi pag ginamit mo kasi yung word na for, ang Tagalog translation nun, roughly is para. Getting her annoyed was fun for him. Getting her annoyed was fun para sa kanya. Pero, if you use the word with, ang rough Tagalog translation ng with ay kasama. So, getting her annoyed was fun kasama sa kanya. Parang mali. Mali yun. So, dapat, instead the with, teka lang, sulat ko na lang din. Kasi naglalagay ako ng notes sa video. With, replace, with, tapos palitan mo siya ng for. Louisa Clark has a sweet smile. She has ridiculous clothes. He likes her bad jokes. She doesn't hide anything. Louisa made him smile again. Every day seems fun. Ano nung fun the next days? In the next few days.
In the next few days.
Walang the next days.
Okay. Yung mga unang sulat ko kasi yung gulo eh.
They got to know each other. Unfortunately, Will Traynor didn't get better. He took to the hospital. He went to the hospital. The doctor said he only had, yung only mo, walang L. Tapos had. Kulang ng had to. 6 months to live.
Okay.
Louisa came running to the hospital. As she heard the doctor, she felt a stab in her heart. A friend suggested her give him a bucket list to do. If they fell in love, then so be it. If that was the wish. They watch horse racing together. They watch so kulang ng A. Kailangan ng A dun sa musical concert. They watch a musical concert where Will on his wheel, where Will on his wheelchair. Anong kaputol nito? Putol tong sentence na to.
Pwede ko i-remove kung kailangan. Teka lang, hindi ko kasi makita ko. Hindi ko kasi makita yung copy ko eh. Okay.
He found himself being a man to his woman in a red, so kulang ng A, woman in a red dress.
Okay.
They attended a wedding event where they had fun together. They danced and carried her on his wheelchair. They spent the night together after the wedding event. They kissed and they knew that they're in love. But Will Traynor cut it off, seeing her and couldn't do anything for her. He wished he could undress her, made love with her, but this was something he couldn't give, and Will doesn't want her to live like this unselfishly. Louisa told him, "You didn't give us a chance. This was not a choice. This is what I wanted." Louisa can't bear the pain. She cried and ran away. She refused to get her salary. Louisa packed her things. She went home. She cries and confessed that she fell in love. She made a huge mistake. Her father understood her. Her father gave his support, told her, yun. Her father, tuloy mo, her father told her to go back. Tama na tong dalawa eh. Parang, wag mong, you have to make sure na complete sentence ka all the way.
Okay, oo. Ako yung subject and predicate ko, no, nawawala.
Oh.
Para bang ganun.
Nawala yung her father. Kasi parang yun naman talaga, yun din naman talaga yung gusto mong sabihin eh. Parang feeling ko, nag-aalala ka na, ay, ginamit ko ng ginamit tong her father. Okay lang.
Na-conscious ako sa mga, yung natututunan ko.
Okay lang na repetitive, basta tama yung sentence mo. Tsaka ka na mag-ano ng advance na, yung papalitan mo yung her father ng he or ng tsaka na yun. Kasi that's less important. Mas important na buo yung sentence. Will got his days even worse. Worse, W-O-R-S-E, hindi W-O-R-S-T. Kasi kung worse is compared to yung previous days. His mother called Louisa. She asked for her to come back to Will. So, dapat, instead of 4, dapat 2. Ito. She came back for Will. This was the last day. They spent time together. The last kisses, the last embrace, laying on the bed. The day Will would say goodbye. He was leaving with joy in his heart because of Louisa. Dapat sentence pa rin to. Baka na puto lang. Will told her that she was the most wonderful thing that ever happened to him. He left a note for Louisa. He wanted her to live her life, take the opportunities. Will left part of his savings for her. He wanted her to start a new life. So, he wanted her to be happy. So, linagay mo kasi dito, she. Okay. Will would always be along with her journey. She told Louisa that she doesn't know what she had given him. In return, she gave Louisa the opportunity to start a good life. They live in the moment. They took the chance to be the happiest even if time was against them.
Even if.
Oo. If dapat to. The memories would live in their hearts. Okay. So, maganda yung favorite movie mo. Papanoorin ko to pag nagka-oras ako.
Iyak din.
Actually, ginawa ko lang talaga tong exercise na to para, may mga movie recommendations. Hindi, joke lang. Joke lang. Napansin ko lang, parang, daming magandang movie na hindi ko napanood.
Nasepohan ko to sa HBO. Hindi ko naman talaga gusto yung, basta, bigla ko, wow, ganda naman yung story. Ang hilig ko lang talaga manood or makinig ng mga movie or yan. Basta mahilig ako sa mga stories kahit na, alam mo yung crime investigation din. Yun, hilig ko manood doon. Tapos minsan movie, kapag gusto mong ma-relax, hilig ko doon. Tapos reading. Yan.
Sa pronunciation, so okay, so linagay mo yung mga napulot mo. Punta tayo dun sa next na lesson. Lesson 6, one sentence paragraph. I didn't realize that I can use one sentence paragraph to sorry. May sinasabi ka?
Kevin.
Yep.
Ilalagay mo ba ito sa page mo? Sa YouTube mo, i-post mo ba ito sa YouTube mo?
Yep, pero tatanggalin ko lahat ng personal stuff.
I-edit naman?
Marunong nga mag-edit.
Okay. Sige. Ito lang yung sa me before you kasi, nabitin lang kasi ako dito kasi, sabi ka kasi paralyzed na siya.
Yeah.
Nawala ng honeymoon. Nawalan siya ng honeymoon kasi nga paralyzed yung lalaki. Tapos mamamatay pa siya. Nakakasitin yung story.
Well, ganyan talaga yung Alam mo yung huling pinublish ko na recording ang niya, Dear John. Dear John naman ang favorite movie. Tapos, dun
ano
sa
po,
isang session ko, ang favorite movie niya ay Titanic. Now, the other reason kung bakit linagay ko to is napakadalas kong naririnig sa interview to. Sa mga interview na napanood ko, tatanungin ng interviewer yung applicant, what's your favorite movie? Sabihin ng applicant,
oo nga.
magbibigay siya ng, basta, medyo bago-bagong movie, sikat na movie kadalasan. Tapos, okay, so what's the story of, I haven't seen that movie. Laging sasabihin ng applicant, ng interviewer, I haven't seen that movie. What's the story of that movie? Tapos wala na. Tapos na. Ang ending nun, will call you. Eh, alam naman natin sa interview, pag sinabi nilang will call you, wala na.
Nakakainis.
So, kung masosolve natin yung problem na yun, what's your favorite movie? Alam naman natin eh. Alam natin yung kwento eh. In Tagalog.
Oo.
Pero, kung itatranslate mo lahat ng kwento ng buhay mo from English to Tagalog, kailangan mo ng more than 30 seconds. 'Di ba? Kasi ilang sentence yan? 15 sentences, 20 sentences ginawa mo. Mahaba nga yung ginawa mo eh. Which is good kasi marami siyang detalye. Kung gagawin mo yan lahat from Tagalog to English, kailangan mo ng more than 20 seconds para mag-isip.
Oo, grabe.
'Di ba? Yung introduction ko na, hi, my name's Kevin. I live in Parañaque. I used to work in Makati. My previous job is sales. Ang tagal ko pinag-isipan yan. Yung mga sentence na yan. Kasi minsan, minsan nag-over kwento ako dun sa isang topic. Tapos, parang, minsan magkikwento ako about, like, I like spending my free time. I like watching TV. I like watching, kasi marami akong hobbies. Marami akong interest. I like writing. I like going to the internet. I like going to the gym. I like riding my bike. I like learning how to cook. 'Di ba? Nakita mo na 'yon. I like learning how to cook. So, ang tagal kong pag-iisipan 'yan, tapos minsan mali pa yung kwento ko or mahaba masyado. Minsan ipipilit ko learning how to cook kasi excited ako dahil nanood ako ng cooking show bago ako nagpunta sa interview. Yung pala hindi interesado doon yung kausap ko. So, edi iba yung gusto niyang pag-usapan namin. Kaso nga lang, yung kwento na yun, Tagalog version yung nasa utak ko. So, nahirapan ako mag-translate. Ang dami kong mali. Diba? Solution ko is, introvert naman ako, susulat ko na lang, doon ko na kukunin, parang songbook. Parang songbook. Alam mo na yung lyrics ng kanta na yun. So, kahit mali ka ng konti, mas maganda na 70% tama yung nasabi mo kaysa sa wala kang masabi.
Oo. Minsan na-comfortable rin ako sa interview. May kasabay ako kaming dalawa. May interview kaming dalawa.
Kasi ginagamit mo siya as reference. I didn't realize that I can use one sentence paragraph to express my ideas on the first day of this program. I overlooked the week 1 lessons. What I did was I downloaded the first 6 to 7 links that I've seen. I've made a mistake, but I'm really glad that I've read the one sentence paragraph lesson. This eased EASED, the pressure that I have, thinking what I would write in the top 100 pronunciation sheet. One sentence paragraph helps me improve my communication skills. I only need one idea in one sentence. I find it easier to make shorter and longer sentences. I can see and fix my errors easily. I can make edits easily. I think much better. I can easily make edits on the computer. It gives me interest to write again. I gain confidence. I learn step by step. I found myself telling a story using this one sentence rule. Writing became incredibly easy for me. I'm grateful that I've taken this program. Lastly, I learned that I can break down ideas in complex sentences to be able to understand different difficult topics. Understanding is the first line in complex sentence, study the vocabulary, write down the message one at a time, applying the one sentence paragraph. Okay? Then sa session 2, mag-incorporate na tayo ng pronunciation. So, session 1, usually ako lang nagbabasa. Tapos, session 2, ikaw din, magbabasa ka na rin. Hopefully, less mistakes kasi nakapag take note na tayo ng corrections, right?
Okay. Oo.
Punta tayo sa lesson 7. Shorten sentences. Check ko lang to. Preschool teacher. Teachers facilitate learning. Teachers make it easy for things to learn. Uh, the teaching process of learning step by step in reading, you need to know the sound, walang S, of each letter. Wala ring S.
Okay.
Incomplete sentence to be able to read. Ay, hindi. I-connect mo na lang to dun sa ano. Hindi. Pwede mo na to i-cross out. You have to pronounce the sound of each letter correctly. Kasi parang ganun yata. Read the letters slash words with visual aids. Example, a, and, can, photo. Uh, include a photo. These includes reading, vocabulary, comprehension, and sentence. Next, teaching children how to write letters step by step. Teachers will teach you how to write various lines. Teachers would give tracing exercises. These includes tracing straight lines, slanted lines, and curved kulang nandi lines. These different lines will help children how to write letters, how to draw different shapes, how to draw a house using different shapes. The house has a square or a rectangle shape. The roof is a triangle. Then next is the coloring activity. In preschool, to make learning fun, you have to sing and dance with them, do an exercise before you start the lesson. Give them 5 to 10 minutes to play with educational toys. Kulang ng with. Give them rewards for participating in the activity. For dapat to. You also need to be a mother and a friend to them. There are times the child was not in the mood to go to school. The child would cry all day calling his mom. The teacher would need to carry the child, tap her back gently to give. Ano ba? Ano ba tong child? Lalaki or babae? Kasi yung her tapos may him. So decide ka
Okay.
kung lalaki or babae. Dapat consistent to, yung gender ng.
Okay, okay. Oo.
Okay? Sometimes you have to act like a mom or his or her sister when the child doesn't feel any better. The teacher would have to call her mom to fetch the child. Advantages of reading and watching TV. When I was in elementary school, I have I had fun reading our lessons in school. Oo, had dapat to. Um, it is challenging. Reading is challenging for me. So, remember yung overuse ng it. When you don't go to school, you need to read the most activities in. When you go to school, you read the most activities in school. Teachers would give you reading and listening exercises. Then after, there was a question and answer portion. I can answer all the activities given when I'm reading. I want perfect scores on quizzes and tests. I am one of the top 10 students in school. In reading, I learned a lot. I learned a lot reading. Learning is fun for me. When you love reading, when you read and can learn on your own, when you watch, you can also learn. Teachers guide us and teach us. Doing your part to read, listen, and watch. There is an effective learning as I grew up. Reading and watching TV became my great hobby. I read or I either read or watch TV. So parang yung arrangement lang. I either read or watch TV. I
Okay.
also search Google when I want to know something, when I have questions. Watching TV provides a lot of benefit in our daily life. This gives us a lot of information. So kulang ng this, or watching TV dapat. Watching TV give us knowledge of the world.
Okay.
Watching TV gives us facts. Not all the time. Don't believe everything you see on TV. Watching TV teaches us how to do a lot of things. Watching TV provides a lot of fun and entertainment. You can be successful on your own. All you need to do is read, watch, and listen. Using what you've learned, applied it. What are the advantages of hiring you? I'm a passionate person for my work. I love the challenge of being productive and competitive. I have a positive attitude toward my job in general. I'm punctual for all work related events. I'm a dedicated employee. I'm willing to put in the training and work required to gain any experience. I am confident I can quickly adapt to a new role. I'm looking for ways to overcome these challenges and succeed at your current task. Okay. I'm reliable. I have the ability to finish the task being given before meeting the deadline. I'm supportive and respectful to coworkers, especially as a team member. Go back to the first activities and shorten all the sentences. So, okay, nagawa mo naman. Nagawa mo naman. Huh, nagawa mo naman.
Okay?
Okay.
Inaral ko yan.
Otherwise, okay. So, anyway, so yeah, that concludes session 1. So, session 2, we're going to read through it. And if you want to go back to week 2, kung meron kang napulot from this coaching session and you'd like to apply it to your answers dun sa week 2, kung may na-realize ka na, ay, dapat paltang ko to, you're free to do that. You can resubmit. Okay lang.
Okay.
Okay, it just came to my mind kasi one of the things that you mentioned is you wanted to work from home. One of the opportunities I see is you have an experience working as a teacher, number 1. The other opportunity is you worked for a store, which is very useful. The other opportunity is you've worked as a tutor, so that's also good. And then the fourth thing is you have like an online shop, like you're selling stuff online. Okay? So, one option is you can, ang nagsistick sa akin is sa online shop. If you were successful selling at your online shop, diba, that's one option. And it doesn't matter as long as you're making money, like that's good. One of the things that you can do to scale is eventually, when you're doing really well there, you can hire an assistant to do the job for you. So that's one option. When you have that experience of hiring someone to help you, you can go to you can reach out to people abroad who are doing the exact same thing as you and offer your help. Offer your services to them. Okay?
Okay.
Now, like, parang, I can help you manage your online shop. I have experience managing a shop. I'm making this much money. If you're interested in me assisting you with some of your tasks, I'll be happy to help you for however much, $5, $10 an hour, $20 an hour, depending on the size of the shop. And you can tell them that we use Facebook apps, we use whatever tool that you use to make the images, blah, blah, blah. And just let me know and this is how much I charge. Ganun lang.
Okay.
And then when you're smarter, when you're more used to doing that, yung sobrang na-master mo na siya, like memorize mo na, you can come up with a price na instead of charging per hour, you can charge a specific package. Na, okay, like, no, we can manage your product, we can charge you maybe $1,000 a month to manage one of your Facebook pages. And yeah, we'll answer that. Ganun lang.
Okay.
And you have a business, diba?
Hello?
And, hello. And then afterwards, you have a business. You can hire people. You can grow it. That's it,
Oo.
diba? For session 2, if you have some questions, you can just send us. Tapos I think complete ka na, so we're just gonna schedule another slot. Kailangan ko lang ubusin yung mga utang ko na phone coaching. And as for the video, it might take some time kasi i-edit na. We make sure na walang personal information. Like yung mga times na lumabas yung email address dun sa kasi baka may mag-search sa'yo or something.
Iko-correct ko pa naman. Kaya okay lang kung malalate yung phone coaching mo.
Yep, no worries about that. Yun, if you have questions, just send us a message. Tapos when you get the chance, watch our YouTube videos. You can take notes. Tapos yung notes mo, lagay mo sa comments. That also helps us.
Okay. Oo.
Lagay ka ng feedback. Sabihin mo, ang sungit ni Kevin dun sa student. or what else?
Sige.
Yeah, that all helps. And let us know.
Oo. Thank you, Kevin.
I'm really excited about what happens after week 6. People share good news. And that's one of the reasons why we sell it for cheap. Kasi we're really happy when we see the good news na like people have jobs or people have business or people the sales went up or something like that.
Yun naman ang purpose.
Yeah. Kaya mura kasi we're collecting those testimonials. And if you want it to be private, yeah, sure. Well, first name lang. Michelle lang yung nakalagay. Like, that's okay.
Ilang years na ba? Years na ba yung itong page mo?
I started the page 2011.
2011?
Yep.
Ah,
We only started selling things last year. Kasi parang for the past 9 years, everything was free.
Oo.
Tapos nag-accept lang ako ng tutorial from people who requested it. Usap tayo ulit. Let us know if you have questions and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you, Kevin.
Sure. Bye-bye.
God bless.
God bless.